Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing great. So, for today's topic, we are going to talk about physical descriptions and adjectives. We are going to try to relate this to the unit that we are currently seeing, which is unit number 4, family relationships. Now, let's start by first knowing what an adjective is. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. An adjective tells us more about how something looks, feels, sounds, smells, or even behaves. Now, when we describe people, adjectives helps us give more details about their physical appearance, personality, or about a specific object. For example, she has long hair and he is wearing a green hat. Now, we have some types of adjectives. When we describe people, we usually talk about their hair, their eyes, their face, their skin, their accessories, and even their expressions. Whenever we talk about the hair, we can talk about the color, the style, or even the length. For eyes, we usually talk about the shape or the color. For face, we usually talk about the shape or some specific features. For the skin, we usually talk about the color or the tone. When we talk about accessories, we can talk about specific ones like glasses, earrings, a hat, or etc. And lastly, for expressions, we can talk about how someone looks or feels. For example, she has short, curly, red hair and wears glasses. Now, what is the right sequence? Because it has to have a specific order. In English, adjectives follow a specific order when used together. We don't say a leather big brown bag. We say a big brown leather bag. When describing people, we usually tend to follow this following order. First, we talk about the opinion, which is beautiful, cute, or funny. Then we talk about the size, which could be small, big, tall. Then we talk about the age. We can talk about specific age, or we can use things like young or old. Then we talk about the shape. We could use round, chubby, slim. Then we talk about the color. Could be blonde, could be blue, could be green. Then we talk about the material or a style, which could be wavy, short, or even curly. And then we use the origin or purpose, which is not commonly used in physical descriptions. So let's go a bit into depth about describing hair and face. Hair is one of the first things that we notice. You can describe it hair by its length, which could be short or long. You can describe it by their style, which could be straight, wavy, or curly, and you can describe it by its color, could be blonde, could be red, or could be blue. You can also describe someone's face by their shape, which could be round, oval, or even squared, and you can also describe someone by their facial features. They could have some freckles, some beard, some mustache, or even have accessories. Now, for an example, we have this dude right here on the left. He has short, blue, spiky hair. Next, let's talk about skin tone and eye color. People have different skin tones and eye colors, so describing these features shows respect and appreciation for diversity. Some adjectives for skin could be pale, light, tan, dark, brown, and olive. Now, some adjectives for eyes could be blue, could be green, brown, black, but also we can talk about the shape, like big, round, or what is called almond shaped. For example, she has light skin and big green eyes. Next, let's talk about some accessories and style. Accessories and style are also a part of physical descriptions. Some people can wear glasses, earrings, or even some face masks. Others have unique hairstyles or clothes. For example, on top, she is wearing a star pattern mask and has purple buns, referring to the style of the hair. On the bottom, he wears glasses and a line pattern mask. So now you know how to use adjectives to describe a person. I hope that you learned a lot today, and I will see you on the next class.